if you're watching for the past couple of days, we've been telling you how important this rain-snow line was going to be, and that every computer model leading up to the beginning of the system kept inching it farther and farther to the west, the storm closer. And what happened was that trend continued.
Okay.
So we got a lot of warm air mixed in. So that's why we had more rain and sleet and freezing rain than snow in many areas. So that's the way it works. Same story all the way up the coast.
When are we getting out of the woods?
Thursday and Friday will be nice.
Oh,
so
I mean today.
No, we'll do better. Let's get started here with the coverage here and run through a lot of stuff. Here are the alerts in progress right now. The red area to the upper right of the screen through New England, that is still a blizzard warning. And what happened is the blizzard warning is real and the blizzard's behaving as expected. It's just a little farther inland because of the effect of the warm air coming off the Atlantic. But we still have some local advisories. The big concern, not a couple snow showers we'll have this afternoon. They're certainly possible, seeing them on Doppler radar. But the big concern will be temperatures tonight and wind chills tomorrow morning. Wind chills tomorrow morning are going to be in the single digits. Temperatures lower 20s, icy patches galore. I suspect many areas will have a rougher commute tomorrow morning early on because of the icy patches than what we had this morning. Have wind advisories too over southern Maryland, along the bay especially. They're expected to go down around 2 o'clock or so this afternoon. It'll remain quite breezy. Also want to remind you your photos of the storm and the ice or the snow, whatever you have, send them to us at burst.com/WJLA. Share them online and on air too. So as far as ice reports, this was a much bigger story than anybody thought, than I thought. The ice, a quarter inch of ice reported at BWI Thurgood Marshall, so is significant. Temperatures today will warm enough that we'll begin to see that melt off. Frederick, Cumberland, 10 inches of snow. Lovettsville, 8, 5 inches in Leesburg. Damascus, a little over 4. The heavier snow north and west. And now satellite and radar shows the circulation of the storm, the center here, and in the bitter backlash, we are going to see a few snow showers. Check out the numbers here as we go through the rest of the afternoon and evening. We'll get well above freezing in the upper 30s, so there'll be melting, but that which melts during the day will refreeze tonight as we drop into the lower 20s across the area by morning. Tomorrow will warm up, but through the day tomorrow, we may see a snow shower or flurry with a little disturbance. Check out the next 10 days. The big story again is the cold overnight lows. Then we'll see a bit of a warm up as we head towards the end of the week. If you're looking for really hot stuff on this map, you're not going to find it. In fact, March is going to wind up being, I bet you, below average wise, going to be a colder month than February was.
Well, that evens it out then, because February was so warm, so, you know.
I hear it's going to be warm around here in June, though, so we'll see what happens. We'll see.
Finally, by then.
Good.
All right, Doug, thanks.
Okay.
Well, much of the DMV saw a mix of snow, sleet, and rain, but this noon, many Loudoun County residents are digging out after they felt the brunt of the storm.
Yeah, Horace Holmes has been in Leesburg all morning long. He joins us now live with more out there. Hey, Horace.
It's cold out here. Hey, the sign on the building here says snow coming. Well, snow came. It just wasn't exactly what we expected here in Leesburg. Several inches. It came down in a short period of time, but the good news is it stopped. And the wonderful news is the snow removal crews have done an excellent job getting the snow removed off the main highways and byways here in Loudoun County. The other part of this says, get Pie Day pie now. Well, they thought here at Mom's Apple Pie that Pie Day would be a bust because of the storm. Let's find out. Oh, look. Here's Avis. Okay, Avis is the owner. Excuse me one second.
Hi, how are you?
You've got customers. You didn't expect this, did you?
I did not expect customers today, but they are turning out. It's Pie Day. It's the Pie Day mojo. Yeah.
Well, you thought you were going to get some significant snow here.
Yes, we thought we were going to get the 8. I actually thought we'd get over 12. Even when they reduced it to 8, I thought we're going to be the epicenter. And so I told everybody, stay home. I don't want you to be endangered on the road.
You're backtracking now.
I am backtracking now.
But in celebration of Pie Day, look at this.
We've got Pie Day cookies, and we've got real pie for Pie Day. You bet.
Place to come here in Leesburg because Mom's Apple Pie. Back to, let's see, we've got Sam Sweeney, who's in Arlington right now. Sam.
Horace, you are having much, much more fun than I am. I am very jealous of you. Right now, we are in Mobile Track 7, taking you through some local neighborhoods. Right now, we are in Arlington all morning long. We've been to Prince George's County, Southern Maryland, Charles County, Northern Virginia. Now we are here in Northern Virginia in the Arlington section. We are at a traffic light right now, but you can see the roads are clear. This is behind us. This is in front of us. We've told you about the highways. They are all clear as well in most of those areas. A little bit of slush around. You can see what we're working with on the corners here. Some of the plow trucks out there to the left. But for the most part, if you are leaving your house right now and you live in this area, you are going to have no problem. There's not a lot of people out on the roads today. I guess a lot of people chose to telework or just stay home altogether and not do anything. But anyway, if you do need to be out, the roads are clear, surface streets and the highways, at least in this part of the area. That's what's happening live from Mobile Track 7. I'm Sam Sweeney. I want to send it over to Northwest Washington, where Suzanne Kennedy is standing by.
Well, hi, Sam. We had just a few flurries moving through the area just a few minutes ago. It was a little odd given the fact that this was mostly a sleet event. But I want to show you over here. Take a look at Western Avenue. It is down to the pavement here, but you can also notice that it is damp. And as we get into those colder temperatures that Doug was just referring to, that is all going to freeze up. So that's going to make for some tricky driving later in the day and also on into tomorrow. So that's something we're going to want to be watchful for in the coming hours. Now, within the last couple of hours, D.C. public school students ended up heading back to class, and we have some pictures of some of the shoveling and some of the preparing that was going on to make sure that the sidewalks and the front areas of the school were safe for the students to get to. Also stopping by at Lafayette Elementary School was the mayor. She has been checking throughout the district to see the status of the roads. 200 plow trucks out overnight and on into today. She says that everything is looking pretty good.
We have about 200 pieces of equipment out. Our mains are all passable, many of them down a blacktop. I've had a review of upper northwest and going to get all over the city. And our residentials are looking pretty well too. So now is the time that we want to remind everybody about their job is to make sure the sidewalks are clear in front of their homes or businesses.
And this is exactly what Muriel Bowser was talking about, was about citizens getting out and doing their part to make sure that the sidewalks in front of their home, in front of their businesses are clear. You actually technically have 8 hours in the district to tackle that, to make sure that the roadways are safe, or you could be issued a citation by the District of Columbia. We've noticed a lot of people out already trying to get ahead of the colder temperatures that are coming our way to make sure that they are able to get those sidewalks clean. We're going to send it to break now, and the news at noon will be right back.
I didn't think we were old enough for a retirement community, but my